Okay, everyone, welcome back. This is Ebo Dempsey Roll, aka Rayo, and it's time for more Bloodborne. Let's take a look at this cinema. I like to play this cutscene before I start streaming, but this time let's watch it and talk about it. The blood mixing with something. I have no idea what. Oh, I guess it's like the blood transfusion from software. And I think we missed the Sony logo at the start. The PlayStation Studios or whatever they're called, they shut them down, right? Or Sony Japan. None of what you see here really suggest or hint at the more eldritch nature of the game that we eventually get into. It mostly sticks closely to the Victorian horror. And many people talk about how this game has kind of like a plot twist, right? The fact that eventually the horror and the visuals that you see here kind of give way to the Lovecraftian horror that you see towards the end of the game. But I have to say that for me, it didn't even really register as a plot twist. Like, I recognized that things were happening, that different kinds of enemies were coming about, like the more alien is not the right word, but more weird tentacle based alien type enemies, otherworldly enemies. But it never really registered to me that this was a plot twist, and I mostly attribute that to the fact that for me, with these kinds of games, I'm mostly just struggling to survive. I'm mostly just concerned about getting by, trying to defeat the next boss, and so yeah, even though the kind of monsters and the scale of everything had increased, to me it was just like, okay, this is the next thing that I have to kill. The next thing that I have to somehow survive and defeat. And when you think about things in terms of like RPGs, especially Japanese RPGs, they kind of naturally evolve and get to that point where you're fighting effectively God or godlike beings, right? That's just sort of like the natural evolution that you go through. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I've been playing this game off stream. And one session, I decided to just practice fighting Ludwig. And I died a bunch of times. My whole thinking was, when it comes to defeating this guy, it's gonna take a long time. I'm gonna die a whole bunch, so I might as well just practice, right? So I've been trying to fight this guy and just learn the fight, and dying a lot. But my theory is, like, I don't want to use healing items all that much because I'm just trying to learn the fight. So, I'm not really trying to win, so I'd rather not spam healing items in that sense. I just want to learn the fight and still kind of do it well, so to speak. For anyone watching this on YouTube, actually, if you scroll way back, years and years, into the archives of my YouTube channel, and I guess I'll shill that right now. That's youtube.com/trickyray, TRICKYREY, and you can get there using the links in my about page, and the same is true for YouTube if you'd like to check out my Twitch. Just check out the links in the about page. But if you go way back, you'll actually see my first successful attempt at defeating Ludwig. And I'm not using this build, by the way. Okay. Well, let's give this guy a try. Let's give it a few tries. That'll be my warm-up session for today. And then we'll get on with Castle Ludwig. Castle Ludwig? Castle Cainhurst. Ooh. So yeah, my rule is I'm only going to heal 3 to 5 times during these fights. Because I want to learn the fight. Learn how to successfully dodge. Learn the timing of my attacks. Let's just do these a few times. One thing we gotta watch out for is the Stampede Attack, the rush. This will be my last heal. Yeah, this is just practice. I'm not really honestly trying to win. I'm just trying to learn the fight so that I can like kind of fight this guy and not learn how to properly dodge. That's the move that gets me quite often. Yeah, we took some hits there. Oh, it hit me. I messed up. I think there's 3. If you notice, when Ludwig does that big jump, there's big like waterfalls of blood, and I think there's like 3 drops basically, and then after the 3rd you should do a dodge. I think that's the pattern. The reason why I limited myself to 3 to 5 heals while I'm in this learning stage of how to defeat this boss is because there's an enemy that's just right here. Not this one, although we'll take this one out. This one right here, you get 5 every time. It's almost as if the developers are completely aware that you're going to be dying quite a lot against this boss, so they decided to give you 5 blood vials back every single time you give it a shot. So if I only heal, say 3 times, I'm like kind of keeping. I'm not really losing all that much in terms of like my overall stock of blood vials. Okay, that was dumb. I thought maybe there'd be an opportunity there. Basically, I'm just I'm trying to look for my chances, and it's different with this weapon, the parasite, the cost parasite, just because the timing is very odd. Yeah, that messes me up too. Let's do my first heal. Shit. Yeah, this fight can really kind of go south real quick. Let's do it a few more times again. Just trying to learn the fight. So, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. There were a number of Elden Ring videos that were released from big YouTubers and streamers in the Souls community, if you want to call it that. A lot of great information. many of those people were given an early access to the network stress test, if, whatever they call it, ahead of like this weekend. This weekend is going to be the network test for anyone who got into the beta. Unfortunately, I didn't get in. I applied for the beta. You know, I was feeling like if I get in, that'll be great. That'll be really fun. But if not, then that's okay. I'm looking forward to the full release, anyways. But yeah, I was still a little salty. I'm not gonna lie. That was a late dodge. Paid for it. Ooh. So I'm using the untransformed version of the Parasite. The range isn't as good as the fully transformed version, but I think it's a bit faster, which is helpful. However, I think when I'm gonna try a serious attempt, I'll go transform. So maybe I should actually really learn the timing for transform. So let's change that now. And I'll tell you why that I'm thinking about learning transformed, learning the fight using transformed, if I get an opportunity here. See the damage on that? It's pretty spicy, but I paid for it because I don't know the timing just yet. So that's something I gotta keep in mind. So that might be an opportunity. This is the big one? Okay, I dodged. Hey, someone raided my method. Ooh, the big charge. The big charge is something that I'm still learning how to properly dodge. This will be my last heal for this. The damage is nice. Can't deny that damage. Yeah. That's a charge. Kind of got a better sense of the timing on that. I'd like to at least get to a point where I'm consistently getting to phase 2. Oh, big charge. I lived? Nah, bad timing. Yeah. I died and got to phase 2. Let's watch this. This is a fantastic cutscene, and the design of this boss is one of the most memorable bosses of all time for From Software.
You were at my side.
So where previously this boss Ludwig was a beast, now you see that the humanity is coming back to him. The sword there, his true mentor,
my guiding moonlight.
The Moonlight Greatsword, is restoring his humanity back, at least somehow. And now the battle becomes very different. And then I died. Alright. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, so I think that's enough of a warm-up for today. Let's get on with the main objective. So yeah, I will occasionally come back to this fight on stream as well as off stream, and kind of learn the fight and get good at it. Because this is a boss where I just enjoy the fight so much that I want to really get good at it, so to speak. You know, I want to learn the fight, I want to learn how to properly dodge. And if you can get to that point with these bosses, it becomes like a dance, you know, like especially set to the music and the screams and the sounds of all the attacks. It just kind of combines into this really amazing experience, I guess. Okay, are we ready for Cainhurst? Do I have everything I need? I guess. No, that's not Cainhurst. Where's Cainhurst? Here? Here? Yeah. Forsaken Castle, Cainhurst. Let me adjust my headset real quick. But as I was saying earlier, there's been a number of videos that have been released for Elden Ring, and it looks fantastic. It looks so good. I had my doubts. I think a lot of people, a lot of long-time From Software fans, Bloodborne fans, Dark Souls fans had their doubts because they were getting into multiplayer now. Sorry, not multiplayer. Getting into like a big overworld deal. How was that going to play out? Okay, these tentacles aren't too strong against these enemies. So this is a little more effective. And yeah, I have to say that I am now convinced that it's going to be good. Like, as I said, I had my doubts. Okay. But from what I've seen, weapon at risk. Let's go back. Let's go back. We gotta fix this stuff. Let's go back. I should check my. I wonder if I put a gem that changed the durability of my weapon. That's very possible. Go back, go back. And one thing that I'm really happy about from what I've seen about Elden Ring is that there seems to be a whole lot of customization involved in terms of like your weapons and the stats that you have. It's, for the most part, in terms of stats, it still seems to be fairly similar to the Souls games that we've played, including Bloodborne. Let me repair these. And let's take a look at the blood gems. Moonlight Sword. Stamina cost. Weapon durability down -63. I wonder if I should change that, because it might get annoying. Well, let's stick with it for now. Let's stick with it for now. And then if it gets to be very annoying, we'll change it out. Yeah, so statistics-wise, the way you make your character, the stats that you level up, they're largely the same as the typical Souls game. However, when it comes to your weapon, it seems like there's a fair amount of customization involved for your weapon. It's no longer a matter of like, okay, I have this sword, it has these moves, and that's set in stone. And then in terms of customization in Dark Souls and stuff, you could maybe change the properties of the weapon in terms of like doing elemental damage and sacrificing a certain amount of normal damage for elemental damage, that sort of thing. Seems like to me a lot of that is now very customizable, which is cool. We don't actually need to fight these guys, so let's just go by them. I'll try and talk a bit more about what I mean, but let's try and make some progress here. I think, yeah, so this is the way I came. So we gotta move on the other way. Okay, that's a shortcut. And I don't think that there's anything else for me here. Ooh. I was gonna just run by them all. Let's do that. I don't think that they'll move up the stairs. Are they? It's very disconcerting though, the cries and everything. These guys are pretty quick. Bacon, isn't the Avalon or something like that here somewhere? Is it? Avalon. Is that a crossbow of some kind? If you know where it is, definitely let me know, because I'm not sure. If that's the case, I'll have to clear out this area so I can properly explore it. I was thinking about just kind of blazing past everything. Oh boy. Yeah. I think I'll put on text to speech so I can continue playing without having to look every time at the chat. Uh-oh. Next time I get like a safe opportunity to do that. It's a gun in this game. Maybe in one of the lower levels. Let me take a quick look, because I did get the treasure. I did get the treasure that's here. No. Okay. I'll look around for it. Lower levels? Well, let's just clear out this top floor first. Ooh, boy. Blood vial. Bloodstone chunk, okay. I like the chunks. Not gonna say no to some chunks. Despicable fatty. Are they saying that I'm too fat to get through? Well, they're right. They're right. Okay. Maybe we'll do this real quick. And again, this is just so that I don't have to constantly look. At my chat. But I'll probably turn it off when it comes to fighting bosses or something like that. Blood vial. I have a nice stockpile of blood vials, which is good. Although I'm pretty sure that I'm going to lose it all when it comes to fighting Ludwig. Or even the boss here, for that matter. I really don't remember how to properly fight that boss.
Those blood vial won't last, LOL.
No. Yeah, they're gonna drop. I'm gonna lose all of them. Alright. Have I seen everything that's up here? let's go back down and see if I can't find the Evelyn. It's a gun, huh? I really don't remember ever getting it, but I must have at some point in a previous play file. The sword is a bit more effective against these ladies here. Oh, there's a treasure right there. Okay. It's probably that one, but let's just clear out these ladies. Oh. Someone put a hex on me. Just do like increased damage, like now I take more damage or something. Is it that guy that's doing it? Come here, you little bastard. There we go. I still hear crying? Ladies, ladies. Why all the crying?
I still don't know what the mark does.
Yeah, I remember looking into it at one point in time, but yeah, I've totally forgotten. I mean, welcome to Souls games, right? Where things happen and you have no idea why, and unless you're really committed to doing a lot of experimentation, you really won't figure it out. And you'll have to use a guide or whatever to find out. I'm pretty sure that the whole frenzy mechanic, I was completely baffled, and I had to look it up. Ah, here we are, Evelyn. Let's take a look. Can I equip this? Let's take off the torch. Ah, no. I need 18 in blood tinge. I'm really... Special pistol used by Cainhurst Knights. The Evelyn uses quicksilver bullets just as any workshop firearm, but the Cainhurst variant relies more on blood tinge. Lovingly named after a woman and graced with... Blood tings? And graced with an intricate design. Evelyns were adored by the knights. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the stats for it. Is it a good weapon, though? I don't know. Is it very similar to the hunter pistol, but stronger, maybe? Blood tings. Okay, so let's get over to the next area. Still crying. Fear footing. Here, let's rate that message. Fine. Quicksilver bullets. Yeah. It's kind of unnerving, the cries.
It's pretty similar to the pistol. I never did a Blood Tings build, so no idea who good it is.
Yeah. I've never done a blood tinge build as well, although, yeah, maybe sometime I'll do that, because you can basically focus on using guns. That would be kind of fun. Oh, and then there's some kind of thing that you can, an item that you can use to buff that, right? Like ash or something like that.
Bone marrow ash.
Bone marrow ash. Yeah. So, this might be a good opportunity to stop for a second and show this. Show off the blood gems that I have. I've got some decent ones, but I I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go back into the Chalice dungeons and get more. So yeah, you can see all three of them there in the center column. Arcane Attack up plus 20.3%. Arcane Attack plus 31.5. Attacks versus Beast down minus 10.5%. So the Cursed Blood Gems, which I'm pretty sure the first two, the first and the last Blood Gems are cursed. They have two really good stats and buffs, but the cursed element is some kind of drawback, whether it be attack versus beast down minus 10.5%, or something for this one here. The cursed one for this is like, yeah, increases stamina cost 2.9%, and weapon durability down minus 63. Those are the drawbacks. But I'm thinking I want to try and find some other gems, just because I don't love the fact that I have a stamina cost reduction, or increase rather, 2.9% on the last gem there. Although it's not too bad. And when you're using the Parasite, you're not really looking to combo all that much. You want to kind of get in and get out with the damage, right? Like, hit him for one time, take advantage of your range, and then slip out. So, we'll see. All that crying is kind of pissing me off, but I kind of want to just take a look at the surrounding area. It's really exciting to think that you could be doing something very similar to this right in Elden Ring. However, the mountain range and all those forests that you see there, that big mountain, that's going to be something that you can go to. That's really cool to think about. You've come to the right place, but blood echoes wait ahead. Blood echoes. Ooh, oh, is that a point of no return? I think it is, so let's not do that. Blood echoes wait ahead, but beware of high spot. Maybe, oh, I don't have my sword on me. I accidentally took it off. That's not good. I think the Holy Moonlight Sword is better against these gargoyles. This is a pretty humorous little reference to Souls games, right? Dark Souls. You're on this, like, tiled roof, and then you fight a gargoyle. It's like a mini little reference. Do I have a gun on me? There you go. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at this surrounding area some more. That's not the playable area. No. Not over there. So this castle here is very far away from the main area of the game. Although I'm very curious about this small island here. I don't think, pardon my cauliflower head, you can't really see what I'm talking about, but yeah, this island there, I don't think you ever get to there, but it's very interesting to me just because it seems to almost... It almost seems... Ooh, don't backdash. It almost seems so specific that it would be in between Cainhurst and the main landmass that it could be someplace that you go to, but again, I don't think so. Alright, let's carry on. And there's something here. Let's go in here. These ladies with the crying. Is this like a shortcut? Okay. When I first played this game, I did this, right? But I didn't notice that this was a ladder. And I was so confused, like, wait, where do they want me to go? Okay, so let's take this. But it's interesting to think how Cainhurst Castle is completely optional as developed as it is. There's there's unique art and assets everywhere for this place, right? From the textures to the furniture and everything. It's stuff that I don't think.
I still wonder where Cainhurst is and if we can actually see it from Iharnam.
Yeah, I think you do see it from Iharnam. I think you do. I was looking out for it, and there definitely is a castle off in the distance. I'll try and actually look into that so we can kind of confirm it for ourselves. But I do recall looking off and seeing that there was this castle, and it seemed to be kind of surrounded in what looked to be like a different atmosphere, like a cloudy, cold-looking region of the map. And it would have been for it to be Cainhurst, it would definitely have to be like on a separate island, right? So that's something we'll have to look into. But I feel like I did see it. Oh, come here. Oh wow, one hit. Chunk, nice, a chunk. Man, I get so hyped for the chunks. Chunk hype. As I was saying, yeah, it's pretty wild to think that this is completely optional content, and yet there's so much about it that was original, like unique stuff, not repeated assets, and they took a long time to create all of this. And yet many people are just going to be missing out on it and never do it. But that's kind of what makes From Software games so special, is that in this world where we know so much about games even before they come out, right? And I'm saying that as a guy that's watched a couple of Elden Ring videos, and again, even before it's come out, that there can be these games that still have mysteries. I think that's really neat. And for my part, I felt like it was okay to kind of look into... Let's go down for a second, just because I feel like I missed something, but let's see. Yeah, I felt like it was okay for me to look into some Elden Ring stuff and watch some videos, just because if the game is going to be as big as they claim, right? Watching 15 minutes of a game isn't really going to account for much in the greater scheme of things. At least that was my excuse for wanting to see this game. And yeah, it makes you think like how many secrets are going to be in Elden Ring? That's really exciting to me. That just really appeals to me, is this notion that we're going to see a lot of stuff. We could be potentially looking at a game here with so much content, and perhaps even content that's easily missed if you aren't looking for it. Wait, did I go in here? I don't think I went in here. Oh, the ladies are back. Have I? Oh yeah, this is a new area, so yeah, it was good that I came back, because this is a new area. Oh, you can backstab these ladies. Oh, they got me. Oh! Okay, don't die now. Don't die now. Definitely don't get ganged up on these ladies. One R2 is enough to take them out. Yeah, the little blow-dart guys put the hex. I thought maybe it would do like increased damage.
I have much more appreciation for Souls Boss and Monster Hunter after doing the raid in Destiny.
Yeah, the what raid was it, by the way? How many raids are there in Destiny at this point?
I think it's called Deep Stone or something.
Deep Stone, okay. I'm not sure if Night Trap has ever done that one. I saw him do Vault of Glass. Okay, that's the Knight outfit, which I already have. Footing waits ahead, but remember common sense. Footing waits ahead. Look at this, I'm on the tables. Huh, you know what? The whole level design of this area, by the way, it would be completely trivialized in Elden Ring because you can jump. The way they block you off from getting some treasures using tables because you can't jump. In Elden Ring, it's like, yeah, you can jump now, dude. That's really amusing to me. And I think it's going to create this situation where it's going to be frustrating going back to older Souls games after Elden Ring just because of the freedom of having a jump. Executioner's Gloves, I already have that. Do I have it equipped? I can show what it does. I mean, I'm sure you know Bacon what it does, but let's just put it on and use it one time. We'll use it against an enemy. Executioner's Gloves. Here we are. Wait, how come I only have one? Did I not get two of them? The only reason that I would consider leveling up my Arcane, my Blood Tinge, is to use this hunter tool, the Madara's Whistle. I've never used it before, because I've never put that much into Blood Tinge, but you know, I might. That's the move where it's like when you're fighting the Shadows of Yharnam. I think it's like the Shadows of Yharnam where like a snake can erupt from the floor. Here we are. So I think I saw everything that there is to see there. I don't actually need to have a torch out. It's just a habit of mine. Okay, how are we doing on souls? I think we gotta take the ladder here. Deep Stone, but what was it about the boss that you fought in the raid that made you think and have so much more appreciation for Monster Hunter bosses and Souls bosses? I will say that the Souls type bosses, the raid type bosses that you fight in Monster Hunter, at least in World, they've had their fair amount of complaints too. Like I don't think that they're super amazing, to be honest, right? Like Alatrion, Behemoth, and Fatalis, which I actually haven't fought yet, and I probably never will. And a couple of those other ones. I hear them. Whoa, okay.
80% of the time you aren't actually fighting the boss.
Oh, okay, so you're doing some kind of puzzle type thing in the middle of the fight? Twin Bloodstone Shards. Chunk. Not gonna say no to some chunks. Get hyped for the chunks. Okay, again, let's take a look at what we're seeing here. It's almost like this island, this castle, is just surrounded by land.
You spend most of the time doing puzzles, like picking up silly-looking bombs that shows up for some reason.
Okay. Silly-looking bombs? I remember Epic Name Bro going through this area, and he was talking about how so much of it feels like as you're moving through this area, that it almost feels like you shouldn't be doing this, and that you're kind of finding like a side path, but it's actually the main path. You know, that's a very interesting feeling, right? Because that's the entirety of this quest, by the way, right? Of coming here is this feeling of my God, this is a whole side quest, you know, and you had to take several kind of detours to even get here, and even progressing through it itself feels like am I doing the right thing? Am I going through the right areas? Is this the main path? And it is. Okay. Kin Coldblood. Oh, is this the boss fight? Like right up this ladder? I forget. I think it might be. And if that's the case, we'll use the homeward bone and backtrack and cash in. Yeah, this is it.
And the puzzles just doesn't seem like something the boss will come up with.
That's yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's very interesting. I mean, are you saying that the boss looks like a kind of like a dumb guy, like a big dumb brute, so he's not the type that would come up with puzzles? I don't know. It's just it's very beyond my understanding of Destiny, I guess. Or maybe a better way of saying it is that I've just never really thought about it that hard. Like if a boss would make a puzzle or not. So let's see, let's take a look if we can okay, let's repair our stuff, because I do have that damage reduction.
Nah, it's so complicated that no sane sentient creature will set up something like that unless you just want to challenge people.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what you were saying before, like, it feels like you're fighting the devs more than you are, like, the boss, and it kind of takes you out. I understand now. I feel like from the dev perspective, this is probably one of the later raids. Actually, I really don't know, but if it's a raid that was designed, like, within the last 2 years, my feeling is they were kind of taking into account people who have been playing the game for a really long time and have done the raids, the past raids,
It's
and now
not a
they're
big
kind
deal. It's a raid with raid mechanics.
Mojo, hey, what's up? Yeah, yeah. I was saying it's kind of like the devs have anticipated that people who have been playing for a really long time are looking to make a raid, looking to play a raid that's even more challenging from the ones that they previously had tried. So maybe that's why. And for someone like Bacon who's never done a raid before, period, it could feel really like, wow, this is a lot. Whereas for veterans of Destiny...
You have become a Destiny apologist.
A Destiny apologist. As someone who's used to be a Marvel movie apologist, I know the feeling, like you know, you can't see the forest for the trees, I guess.
It's my favorite.
Weapons. Let me see. Big day today, guys. It's the finale for the greatest games of all time, and that's on Mojo Critical's channel. I'll mention that to anyone that's watching now, or maybe later on if they're watching this in the future. Check it out. It's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be a bloodbath. Sanic Racing. Parasite. Fortify? Ooh, no, I don't want to fortify that one. I remember Mojo was mentioning yesterday on your chat that Destiny, it's like the first game that he's played in a while that you can make a build, and I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, that's true. That's such a great feeling when you're like creating builds and really like customizing and making a character your own. But it's for me, I haven't really played too many of those games, at least not recently. I mean, I'm playing Bloodborne right now, and this is the first time where I've really gone out of my way.
Destiny isn't a game you play for story, so the raid being non-immersive is true to its character.
I wonder if there is a game that has a raid that feels true to the lore and makes you immersed in it. Like, I was actually thinking back to that as well. Like, a lot of the Monster Hunter endgame content, which can be equated to raids, in terms of like their big, huge challenges, far greater than the main game.
Probably miss like FF4.
MMOs? Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, FF...
1-4.
FF 15. 14? Yeah, 14. Like, man, that game is so popular right now. Okay, so I wanted to take a look. Yeah, I feel like even with Monster Hunter, the endgame content, it's just kind of hard for the sake of being hard at that point. But at the same time, people who really want to do endgame content in Monster Hunter, you know, they've really put in the time into that game, so they're kind of... And it's the final piece of content for those games, so they kind of need something that's going to tide them over for like the rest of time, right? For the
1-6.
1-6. No, that's 16. That's not the one that's coming out now, unless, yeah,
just testing the text to speech.
Yeah, the text to speech is not. She's not too clever when it comes to the numbers. Okay, well.
1-8.
Done looking at this. Where am I going?
Monster Hunter Endgame Hunts has its own BS, but at least it feels true to the character or monster.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that really, that's all they have going for Monster Hunter, is the character of the monster, because yeah, the story is doo-doo. Like, no one cares about the story in those games.
Welcome home.
I do feel like there's people that care about the lore of Destiny. It's just that it kind of gets pushed to the wayside.
Farewell, good hunter.
I'm sure that the devs themselves care about the story too.
Text-to-speech reading Roman numerals is cool.
But yeah, if you put like a number like 112, she'll say 112. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I need to use some of these blood echoes so I can get a level. So let's see, how much am I going to use?
2-9.
Is that enough? I don't think that's enough.
Welcome home, good hunt. What is it? Very well, let me start.
Okay, I need about 20,000 more.
Farewell, good hunter.
I'm impressed.
Okay. Let's use 2 of these. Is that enough?
Welcome. What? Very well.
Ah, shit. About 2,000 short. I think I'm like level 127 now or something. Something crazy. I kind of wish that these things
So
told you
are
how
all
much
the
you
other
get.
raid boss similar to Deepstone?
Welcome home. What? Very well. Let me.
Okay. Oh, I'm 142. I'm way higher than I thought I was. Well, 61 in Arcane.
Farewell, good hunt.
Okay, let's head back. And we'll try this boss. We'll see. I suspect that
That was
I'll
the
die a lot.
easiest raid boss I've experienced, lol.
Really? Wow.
Damn, 61 in Arcane.
Yeah, I want to get to 80, at least 80 in Arcane. I don't think I have... I really don't know how much higher I'll get before I do all the content in the game. But 80 is kind of like my goal right now. But if I mean, if I can do 99, I'll do 99. There's some spells that I haven't found yet. You know how Mikolash has that attack where he kind of sends out tiny little dots of light, and then the light... Wait, is there a better shortcut?
For the most part, all the raids are similar in terms of mechanics. Requires multiple roles and communication.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah, I remember watching Night Trap do some raids, and I really liked the idea of communication and really kind of coordinating with one another, and I actually liked seeing all the intricacy involved. I thought that was cool. Is this the fastest way to the boss? It's kind of long, actually. Well, I don't know. Have I? Okay, I think I've seen everything.
Yes, this is the fastest way.
Okay. Do. Big long ladder. Anything else here? I see that I've been playing for just about an hour, so we'll try and fight this boss like a couple of times, and if I don't succeed after like 3 tries, I'll take a break and then we'll get back to it. Is there anything else here? Nope. Alright. A hunter is never alone. Hey, is there a an assist? Can I summon someone here? Doesn't seem like it. I'm pretty sure there is. And to be... Oh, that's just a dead guy. Yeah. Usually these summons, they die immediately. Pontiff Sullivan? Is that this guy's name? I forget. Or no, Pontiff Sullivan, that's like a Dark Souls 3 boss. By the way, Bacon, did you see that that video I sent you for the Dark Souls 3 mod? It's pretty funny.
Oh no, I forgot.
Yeah, cause I ended up like, yeah, not staying too long after that in the stream. Yeah, definitely check it out sometime. It's pretty funny. I was trying to look for a trailer, but I couldn't find one, so instead I just sent you like someone just playing it. So it's kind of like a long clip. So if you end up watching on stream, like just kind of check out a couple of, just you know, go in and out. Ooh. Man, this guy hits hard. I might have to change my armor at the least. I don't know if this is arcane damage or if it's like blood tinge. I'm assuming that because we're in Cainhurst, this is like blood tinge based attacks, and it's red too. That's another kind of dead giveaway. Okay, let's try this sword. I can't get in. Oh, shoo-hoo! Oh, back it up, back it up. Oh my gosh, the damage. This guy hurts. Ooh, hello. That's actually really cool that the Augur of Abritus can act as a parry. And even if it doesn't parry... Oh, okay. Okay. It's floating anime, man. Why'd I do that? I wanted to heal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Could be a good night. Could be a good night. This guy's backing me down big time. Let's try the untransformed version of this weapon. Ah, he got me. He got me. Alright.
Pretty sure you can parry him.
Yeah, actually I did at one point. I used the Augur. The Augur can parry. I'll do that, but I won't use the Augur because the timing on the Augur is a little slower. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look at my gear and see if I can get something that's stronger. Blood defense. Blood defense? Is that what it's called? I'm assuming he does blood tinge damage. Blood tings. Noble dress, 130. Oh, 140. Oh, no cross play today.
Blood tings.
Gotta love it. Okay. 60. 80. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright. Alright. Let's try that again. Oh yeah. Heading this way. What a cool area. It seems a lot smaller, like the actual space that you travel through it seems much smaller than the amount that you actually go through. But it's really cool. There's those creepy blood guys. Blood mosquitoes. Gross. Yeah, let's try... We'll try one more time after this, and then I'll take a break. Okay, let's do the Soul's Courtesy and send it back down. And we're gonna run. Run, 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 run. Scream all you want, ladies. I'm pretty sure when I first did this area, I didn't discover that shortcut, or I didn't realize that I was supposed to use the ladder, and instead I just continually ran to the boss through the whole stage from the start. Yeah, so without giving too much away, because I know that that Mojo and Bacon, they're not really looking to learn too much about Elden Ring, but I did watch a few videos talking about it. One thing that I really liked from what I saw was the amount of customization involved in terms of like creating a build. Again, that's something that we had been talking about. I think that's really great. But the other thing I liked about it, from what I had seen, was that it's just, there's gonna be weird stuff in it. And again, I'm not trying to say anything about what exactly I saw, but there's just gonna be kind of like a weirdness to the game, which I'm really looking forward to. Wow, that hurts so much. Holy crap.
Muted for 5 minutes.
Muted for 5 minutes. It's, and again, like, yeah, I wouldn't say anything specific about it, but there's just a lot of weird stuff in it. Not a lot, but there's going to be, if it's not weird, there's a sense of humor, at least, and I think that's great. I feel like From Software games have kind of gotten away from that in recent years. But if you think back to Dark Souls, oh, the explosion, the skull explosion. Dark Souls definitely had a sense of humor. And Bloodborne, I feel like, yeah, we kind of got away from that, to be honest. What does this do? Okay. Oh, man, that still hit me? Okay, point taken. I should really back off. Okay. Okay, he's anime now. Anime Mandem. Wow. Oh, 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 oh. We gotta back it off, back it off. Ow. Yay! Shout out to Bacon for the very good tip in terms of parrying him. I did it one time using the auger, but the auger isn't like the best thing to use to parry. Inspect. Crown of Illusions. Wondrous Master. Remember secret. Queen waits ahead. I'm wearing a Cainhurst outfit. Do you think she'll fancy me? Do you think she'll fancy me? Let's put it on the Crown of Illusions. Okay. One of the precious secrets of Cainhurst. The old king's crown is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. And so, Logarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. What visions did he see, sitting serenely upon his new throne? So he was trying to stop us from perceiving the illusion that we're about to dispel. I have a crown on, trust me. It's somewhere buried deep within my my cauliflower head. I wonder if it's too late for me to do the whole Albert stuff. We'll look into that as well. Wow. There's more castle to the castle. Hey dog, I heard you like castles, so we put a castle in your castle. It's fine. I was thinking about going back and cashing in on these souls, but I think it's fine. This is really cool. This is really neat. And again, this is all art. This is all art assets that you would never have seen anywhere else in the game. And if you missed out on this content because it's hidden, it's optional, yeah, this is all stuff that you're not going to be able to appreciate. Although, amusingly enough, I feel like the devs were keenly aware of this, and so made sure to make judicial use of it. Like, how many of these are there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 10 right here. And I'm guessing these are like the Royal Knights for Cainhurst. Oh nope, there's more. Look at that. So many. It's cool though. I enjoy it. Let's actually enjoy this in a cinematic fashion. I don't think there's any hidden items. I'm pretty sure I was afraid that these things were going to come to life. But that doesn't happen. Wondrous Cosmos. What is this? What is this in the shape of? It's a very weird shape. Could it be a stylized version of a amygdala? I don't know. And again, oh.
I claim no subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
Kneel. Well, let's kneel. No mercy for vile bloods. She just kind of hangs out. with her court made out of statuary. Oh, can light a lamp here. That's nice. The Vile Bloods, and we know that the Vile Bloods here and the queen that we're about to meet, she's a descendant of the Thumerians, and the Thumerians are the ancient race that populate the Chalice dungeons. It's a really cool connection, and that's one of those things where
lore-wise, I think she's kinda related to Ebrietas.
Really? Ebrietas? Interesting. Actually didn't know that. Oh, this is cool. Let's take a look at this. And am I correct in saying that Maria is also has some like lineage to the to
At least
Cainhurst?
she respawns in that boss room.
She respawns in that boss room? Remember Executioner and have audience with Executioner. The boss room. The boss room? Oh, really? Unopened summons. What do I do with this unopened summons? Oh, do I give it to good old Alfred? Is that a key item? Here we go. Old unopened summons. Call someone to Cainhurst. An old sealed summons. Like the first of its kind, it is an invitation to Cainhurst, but for whom it is not known, as it lacks an
If you
addressee.
finish Albert's quest, she dies, and you can revive her in Ebrietta's boss room.
Oh, okay. Cause I know I did. I know that she died. I did the part
when
where
she gets smushed.
when she gets smushed. Yeah, she turns into a big pulp. Well, not even big, a tiny little pulp of quivering flesh, which is really gross but kind of cool. Yeah, I know I did that part. But I don't think that I went back to the Ebrietas boss room to find her there. That's interesting. That's really cool. Let's take a look at this character real quick. And since I have my since I took off the UI, maybe I can get some good shots. It's a little hard to... It would be nice if they put in a proper photo mode, because then I wouldn't have to try and hide my own character somehow. How am I going to do this? Let's use this gesture. I thought, yeah, you can use the sitting down gesture to make your guy kind of hide a bit, and then you can take a screenshot without him. Okay, let's actually try it on this side. This might be a good idea. Let's try and sit down right here. Yeah, this is okay. I wish that her face, because she's kind of looking at me, I kind of wish that her face was looking the other way. Yeah, a proper photo mode would be really neat. Nah, none of these shots are really good. And because I have a cauliflower head, looking through the it's no good. But we can at least try and take a good look at her. Can we see her eyes? I don't think so. That's a recurring theme within Bloodborne, is so many characters have eyes that are occluded in some way, and it seems as though she has a piece of cloth over her helmet. It's pretty cool. Very cool character. There's a YouTuber called Zuli the Witch, and they've been going into the data and modding games in order to look at the details, the character models much more closely. And recently on the channel they announced that they were able to mod, or whatever the term is, Bloodborne. So lately there's been more content for Bloodborne, looking at various details of the characters, and I think today's video was about Ludwig, so that's really cool. Anyways, let's talk to this lady here.
Such impudence. Defiled are we, yet still queen. We shall not give audience to an ill-mannered beast.
What? Do I look like a beast to you?
We shall not get thee gone. We shall get thee.
I wonder, do I need to put on the full Cainhurst attire? Will she mind? Will she mind that I have a cauliflower head? Okay. Milady?
We shall not
Oh, no. Okay, well, let's leave. We'll go back to the dream. I'll take my break and I'll see what exactly do I need to do for this, so I can chat this lady up. Bastard of Loran. Maria. Not Maria, the doll. Wake up.
I must have drifted. What is... Very well,
I think I can squeeze another level. Level. This is probably more than enough.
Well, what is it? Very well,
Oh crap. I mean, about 10,000 more. Okay, one more of those. Should be enough.
Welcome. Very well, let me...
Oh my god, 300. I was like, wait, isn't that enough? I'm off by 300. What about this? There you go. I should have like about 50 left.
Very well, let me...
There we go. Yeah, 50 blood echoes left. Alright.
Farewell, good...
Okay, so it's break time. I'll have to remember to change my attire, although it is pretty fancy, I have to say. And I'll catch you guys in about 5 to 10.
Magino Nico at dance.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Let's continue on with our adventures in Bloodborne. So there's I looked into it about Queen Annalise and how we can interact with her further. I may have missed something. Let's see. Let's double check. It seems like there's going to be a prompt on the floor. Excuse me, on the floor. And we can interact with her there. I really love this area. It's so cool. So atmospheric. Neil, yeah, see, I missed that. I missed the Neil thing.
Visitor.
There you go.
Moon-scented hunter.
What a cool gesture.
I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Ruler of the Vile Bloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask.
Wretched mask?
In search of?
Ah, so the mask is something that they placed on her? Kind of like that book, The Man in the Iron Mask. Swear oath to the Vile Bloods.
An odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church.
She talks like royalty, you know? We capitalized.
Prithee, partake of my rotted blood.
Rotted blood? Ugh, that doesn't sound too hot, but you know.
Very well.
Beggars can't be choosers. If you look closely, you can see that my character actually breathes. Like, you can see breath coming out.
Spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too a vile blood.
Blood.
We too, the very last on this earth.
Corruption rune, Cainhurst badge. Spect, got some spect. Do I have a blood dreg? None, okay. So it seems like the blood dregs come from multiplayer. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to get that. Let's see, let's change, no. Get up. Which, okay, Hunter Salutation. Let's switch this out for Respect. That's a pretty cool one. Any other ones that we can change? Let's see, Triumph. Pray. League Oath. Shake off the cape. That's a cool one. Brush off dust? Oh. You gotta have to dust your shoulder off. Wondrous woman, you must accept slimy thing.
Arrant, vile blood or no, forget not. We are thy queen. Bend the knee.
Alright. Well, we can, let's try and find Alfred. Where is he at these days? Let me look into that. Let's do a quick search on where is Alfred. Let's search it up. Yeah, and I gotta find where I wonder if there's an alternate way to get a blood dreg. NPCs who will drop blood dregs. Okay. Okay. Old Yarnum. After completing the previous step, you will be able to summon him outside of the Old Yarnum boss. Yeah, did that. Central Yarnum. If you haven't killed the cleric beast in Central Yarnum, you can summon him near
What do you
Gilbert's
even
house.
get from completing her quest?
I do not recall, but
Don't think I've done it before.
yeah, okay, let me take a quick look about that too. Annalise. Let's see. Well, you can actually offer her a ring of betrothal. You can you can try and marry her, but she'll rebuke you. And yeah, in terms of okay, acquired items. You know what? I think that you don't really get much, judging from here. Like if you continually give her blood dregs, or sorry, yeah, the blood dregs that her faction wants. Like I don't think you really get anything too good. You get the deep respect gesture if you offer one or more blood dregs, but after that, it doesn't seem like there's anything else. That's one of those things where I feel like with Bloodborne in particular, they kind of underdeveloped the whole faction system compared to other Souls games, which has a lot of like interesting interactions with different groups and factions. Okay, so Alfred. I'm looking for where Alfred is next. Cathedral Ward. He'll move to this location after nightfall. Give him the unopened summons. Forbidden Woods route? That's not too descriptive. Let me search this up. Check a YouTube video. That's more useful for me. Okay. Just bear with me here while we take a look. I mean, completing her quest line, it's effectively like she doesn't really have one in the sense that like she just ultimately dies to Alfred, and when you revive her, yeah, I don't think much happens. You can just continue. You just sort of continue giving her blood dregs. Okay. Still just watching this video here. Cathedral Ward. Where in
Anything
Cathedral
cool
Ward?
you get from offering blood drag?
No. In fact, I think it's just the one-time offer. Like, once you give her one, you just get the deep respect gesture, which I don't even know how it looks. Yeah, I think it's just a gesture. So unlike other Souls games, like in Dark Souls, you don't get like cool new spells or anything, which sucks. And again, I feel like that's one of those things where it's just not fully baked. Like they didn't really develop that too much. Okay, I think he's back at the same place. I think. Let's try that. And let's see if I can actually remember how to get there. Alright. Cha-cha-cha, Twitch. Now. No. Grand Cathedral. Well, let's start from here. And then Timed with the release of the DLC for Bloodborne, the Old Hunters, they released an update to the game which included Valtyr. I think his name is Valtyr. He's the guy that wears an iron bucket on his head. Oh, this is actually what a this wasn't the area that I was thinking of, but that's okay. And Valtyr is another faction that you can join. But again, it feels like they added that in, and maybe that was supposed to be included in the main game. And that was actually free content. Like, that was a free update to the game, timed with the release of the Old Hunters. But you didn't need to have the DLC in order to do it, which is pretty cool. I like stuff like that. Okay, so okay, I think I know where to go. Yeah, and I haven't been properly doing all the people that you can populate. Like, you can populate this area with a bunch of people. I haven't been doing that. I don't know. This wasn't really thinking about it, to be honest. So I think I can go this way. Let's see if Valtyr is still there. Sorry, not Valtyr, Alfred. No. Maybe I should kill these guys. Don't want them bothering me. Okay. Okay, here's Alfred.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Okay, let's actually go through all this dialogue and then I'll give him the summons. I've never gone through the dialogue with him in this run, so let's do that now.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
At this point, do I seek blood healing? I don't think so. But we're gonna go there anyways to fuck some shit up, I guess. Talk about Byrgenwerth.
Is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth.
Is he
today,
talking about the
college
Chalice dungeons?
lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground.
Maybe not.
It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only
they
know
turn to
the
like
password
Spiderhead guys.
that allows passage through the gate.
Corrupted vile bloods.
Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius.
I killed him, sorry.
Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Byrgenwerth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Cainhurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman vile bloods was born.
Okay, so that's how they were made?
Vile bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the church's blood healing.
I thought...
The ruler of the vile bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Cainhurst Castle.
Well, you're in luck, pal, because I'm just about to tell you how to get there, how to get to Sesame Street. Yeah, he says there that the vile bloods were created. I I thought that they were ancient descendants of the Thumerians, but that's not the case? I don't know. Just another video to watch. Another lore video to watch, I'm sure.
Aha! Is that the sigil of Cainhurst? I've heard tell of Cainhurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely.
You just wanted to get invited to the party.
But first, a token of my gratitude.
Wheel Hunter badge. And the church bow male. There's a different one for female characters. Maybe like a curtsy.
Praise the good blood.
Praise the
and
good
let us
blood.
cleanse these tarnished streets.
He's out here in these
It has
streets.
been an honor, but I must say goodbye. Let us cleanse these tarnished streets, and may the good blood guide your way.
So Alfred here seems fairly sane. He seems like a pretty reasonable chap thus far. However, as we're about to see, he kind of goes nutty. He goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Look, is that it right there, do you think? I think that's it. If you're here, Bacon. Could this be it? It seems like it's surrounded by water. I can't really tell. Yeah, I think that's it. And that's the island that's in between. I think so. Alright.
I see.
I'm gonna take that off. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's viewable from other areas, and yeah, that's something that I really love about these games. And it's going to be really interesting in Elden Ring because it's an open world game. They'll have to design these levels in such a way that you can get there, and it won't be a level. It's just a completely open world, like from that windmill to Cainhurst over there. There will be some method to get there without any loading, presumably, right? Compared to most Souls games where it can seem like it's a continuous connected area, but it's not, because they're just levels. Even though I still think that's very cool. And I was actually thinking about this, like, if Elden Ring turns out to be a big success, what are they going to do about future games that they make? Will all of them have to now be open world games? I think that would be a little unfortunate, because there's something to be said about just designing levels. Normal level design, I guess you could call it, right? And yeah, you'd be losing a lot, I think. Yeah, it's a tough call, because open world games are just so popular. And my feeling is, say From Software produce another game, whether it be a future Dark Souls game, a future Bloodborne game, whatever, Sekiro, and it's not open world, I could see a lot of people kind of complaining like, it's not open world. Let's put on my old gear back on. Actually, let's wear this. It's kind of weebish. Yeah. I kind of like it, but I like my, what is it? Madman's garb too much. I like this too much. Okay. So now, I think we can head back to Cainhurst and see what has become. Do we have to fight Alfred? I forget. Let me check. Should you turn hostile at Cainhurst, you'll have a much tougher fight at your hands. He'll be equipped with the wheel and will continually drink blah blah blah. Oh, I can put this,
Pretty sure you don't fight him.
Okay, but if I do kill him, I can get a blood dreg. But to get blood dregs, you need to actually equip, corruption. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Birkenworth. Several runes contain a nuance of blood, including the rune of corruption, associated with the oath of the corrupt. Pledgers to this oath are Cainhurst Vilebloods, hunters of blood who find dregs for their queen in cold blood, particularly that of hunters. Yet the corrupt are heretics in the eyes of the church, and thus subject to the wrath of executioners. I'm just trying to see if it's worth killing him. Oh. Alfred is voiced by the same voice actor as Solaire. I didn't know that. Well, let's not kill him for now. Alright. I'm pretty sure I can get vile blood, or blood dregs from other NPCs. Okay. Queen's Chamber. I think I may have fought him. Just because.
Master, look! I've done it! I've done it!
Yeah, let's...
Pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
Ugh. Wow, he really... Whoo, look at that wheel. He really went bonkers. What's he got there? It's a cool gun. And the wheel. I've never used the wheel. Wow, he is just completely drenched.
You, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it.
You're welcome?
Isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have.
Roar. Let's take a look at that roar.
I've done it. I've done it.
So, they haven't simply just coated this guy in blood, right? Like the blood texture that your character will get covered in as you play the game. There's like fleshy clumps, as you can see, right? That they've added to the wheel and even on his helmet there. Really gross, and that's unique to his character. You can get that helmet, you can get this wheel, but you will not see these fleshy clumps on your character. And here it is. Inspect. Queenly flesh. It writhes eerily. Yeah, let's take a closer look here. Yeah, you can see that it's kind of alive. Is that like a heart, maybe?
You used that in Ebrietta's room to bring her back.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if I've done that part before, but that's cool. I'll definitely do that. Gross, 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 gross. Okay. Enough of that. Oh, okay.
I've done.
This whole conical hat thing reminds me of Silent Hill. I don't really know if that was the intent of the developers. Okay. Let's read that item. What did I get? Oh, it's a key item. Here we go. Queenly flesh. The remains of Annalise. What remains of Annalise, Blood Queen of Cainhurst? This pinkish lump of flesh remains warm as if cursed. All hail the undying Queen of Blood. Ugh. What else do we got here? This is the thing you need to get to the DLC. Eye of a blood-drunk hunter. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter, its pupil is collapsed and turning to mush, indicating the onset of the scourge of beasts. A hunter who gets drunk with blood is said to have be taken by the nightmare, destined to wander forever, engaged in an endless hunt. It is a fate that no hunter can escape. So, yeah, that's the DLC, and you do end up finding and encountering a lot of mad hunters. Pretty cool. I feel like at some point I'd like to read a bunch of these items, because it's just great, really great details and stuff. So, with the rest of my time for this session today, I'm thinking I'd like to get what I need in order to go to Upper Cathedral Ward. And I think I know how to get there. I think I know what I need. Let's see. Can I get some new stuff now that I got those? Maria Gascoigne, Bone Ash. Oh. Oh. I thought because I had the wheel badge, I could buy something. Oh, look, I can get the wheel now. Do I have the stats for this? I think I do. Weapon wielded by Martyr Logarius' band of executioners, used to slaughter the vile bloods in Cainhurst, bathed in pools of their blood and forever steeped in their ire, transformed to release the power of the wheel and manifest their lingering rage in a show of utter brilliance. So this weapon here is very much influenced by Berserk. Kentaro Miura, RIP, R.I.P. You see that throughout his work, that there's at least one faction that uses these wheels as a weapon. Very cool. Chikage. Ooh, I don't have the stats for that. Damn. Foreign-made weapon wielded by the royal guards who protect Annalise. When the intricate rippled engraving that spans the Chikage's blade is imbrued with blood, the sword sings in scarlet hues. However, the right...
I still want to do a stake driver run.
Yeah, that would be cool. Is stake driver... How does that... let me finish reading this. However, the right eats away at the wielder's very essence. Yeah, so the transform mode of the Chikage, it drains your health, basically. The stake driver... What stats do you need? 18 strength and 9 9 skill, which is good. It's not too bad. Do I have one? That's the question. A trick weapon fashioned by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs, favored by the retired hunter Jurja. The stake driver, with its queerly complex design, violently drives thick stakes into the flesh of foes. The stake driver allows for high damage critical attacks, but is difficult to use and leaves the wielder wide open, but none of this should bother a mere powder keg. So I think, yeah, for next time, I'd like to try using Blood Tinge. That might be interesting. Rider Palash. Can't use it. What weapons can't I use? Ah, Simon's Blowblade. I can't even use this church pick. God damn. Let me... Okay, I can use the wheel. Let's check if I have a wheel and a stake driver. Let's take a quick look here. The wheel and the stake driver. Did I even store weapons in here? I don't think so.
Blood things run, bruv.
Good shit. Storage. Beast Hunter Scythe. Oh look, they categorize it. Look, workshop, church, church pick, Simon's Bowblade, Rider Palash. I've got this Gatling gun. Let me see that. Can I use it? Hell yeah, retrieve it. God damn. Church cannon? Oh my god. Wait, I've got all this stuff and I stored it? Oh, I did have the Evelyn. I guess I stored it. Why did I do that? Okay. Church pick, Simon's Bowblade. Okay. Wait, I don't think I have this one. Beast Cutter and Scythe. Okay, so I don't have the wheel. Let's take a... Yeah, okay, I've got 2 lost church picks. I've got a lost Kirk hammer. Yeah, see, I've got some doubles of weapons because these are the ones that you can find in the Chalice dungeons, right? Or rather, not a double, but a variant, right? Such as the Parasite. I'm using a variant of the Parasite. Lost Bowblade, Rider Palash, Tonitrus. No. Okay, so let's buy those. Wait, how much do they cost? The wheel. Can't use a Chikage, so let's not bother buying it. 8,000 and 130,000. Okay. Let's see if I have enough if I use this stuff. That's not enough for either of them. Okay, I can get one. Okay, and just gotta use a few more. I think that's enough. Okay, let's test this stuff out. you know, just for the sake of checking it out. Stake driver. The wheel. There we go. And I got some new guns. Not new, but... Oh, I can't use the church cannon? What, What do you need? Oh, 16. These are the weapons that those big ogres use. An oversized weapon used by the Healing Church, a type of cannon that fires with a curved trajectory and creates an explosion upon impact. Originally designed for use by brawny men with deteriorated brains, not for any ordinary hunter. But the men lacked the wits to effectively operate firearms, and the weapon was quietly ushered into permanent storage. Gatling Gun. This is a highly customized portable version of the stationary gun operated by the old hunter Durja in Old Yarnum. It was the weapon of choice of the youngest of Durja's 3 companions. Who were the companions? The Gatling gun boasts exceptional rapid-firing functionality, but is considered a cumbersome weapon due to its excessive weight and insatiable consumption of blood bullets, quicksilver bullets. How many does it use? Okay, well. Okay, let's check this out. Let's do some cosplay. Oh, I don't have the... Wait a second. I want to get that helmet. At least. How much does that cost? Let's do some cosplay. Woohoo, 60,000. Alright, that's a little too rich for my blood right now. I already spent some cash. Let's take this thing off. Okay, and let's put on... How does this look? This is pretty cool. What's good? What's good? Some fashion souls. Oh, okay. There we go. Look at that. That's nice. It's very fashionable. Okay. Let's try out this weapon. Okay. Ooh. Oh, look, it repeats. It's just the one animation for this. Yeah. Okay. Let's try backdash. It's pretty similar to the normal R1. I think that's just a 3-hit combo. Let's try running. Pretty boring stuff in the untransformed mode. Alright, let's try and transform it. Okay. Now it's got stink lines coming out of it. What kind of damage is this doing? Oh, blood tinge, I suppose, right? So now the attacks are different. It would have been neat if you wore Alfred's cosplay. Maybe you'd get some unique moves out of that, kind of like the Koss parasite and everything that I've been doing, or the Beast Rune. Okay, what about L2? I guess I won't really know how well it does until I use it in combat. Okay, well, what about this? Stake driver. I know I've
wheel.
Spin that wheel. Wheel of Fortune. These attacks seem similar to like a knife maybe. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Old Yarnum. Or not Old Yarnum. Let's go to Yarnum and test this stuff out. Might as well, right? Might as well. We'll mess around a bit with this stuff, and then I'll try and get what I need to enter Upper Cathedral Ward. I think you have to go to the... what is it called? I think Yahar Ghul? I'm not sure. The place... Well, anyways, we'll try. Okay. So these are the normal attacks. We get it. Now, this is the stake driver. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that took all my stamina. Okay, let's try it. All the damage. Not too good. Wow, I'm taking some big lumps. Oh, well, let's see if the transform jumping is good. Let's try that. Huh? Oh, I thought there'd be an explosion. Oh, that's my other weapon. Man, I look crazy. Is this even Bloodborne anymore? Oh, the guy was attracted to the noise. Alright, let's try this wheel out. Of course it's not transformed, so the damage isn't that good. It's so weird. I was actually expecting the wheel to spin in some way, but it doesn't. You can see that the inner spokes turn. But yeah, it's not like it's doing damage like the whirligig saw. I thought it would do something along the lines of that. But no. My stats aren't that good as well, so for this weapon. Okay, let's get out. Torch. Was there another gun that I wanted to try? Flame sprayer. You know, I heard that it's possible to parry with the Fist of Gratia. But I haven't actually been able to do that. So, I don't know if that was all a lie. Can this thing parry? Let me see. Gotta keep it primed. No, it doesn't seem to parry. I don't know if you can parry with this thing. It's cool, but yeah, it takes up a lot. And here's the fist. Yeah. Nah, see? I haven't seen a parry. It takes up quite a bit of stamina. Oh my god. Please excuse the noobish play here. I'm just really messing around. Okay. Okay. Well, these weapons could be pretty fun to use if I actually leveled them up and made them stronger. The flame sprayer, I believe it does scale with Arcane, so it's actually something to look into. In the videos I was watching regarding making an Arcane build, it seemed like using the flame sprayer is like central to the strat, like the early game strats, in order to really get by. Oh, that I haven't been experimenting with the transformed attacks.
I think I've seen bits where people make that of it.
The flame sprayer, yeah, it's good, consistent damage, and especially in the early game, you're facing a lot of beasts, so they're weak to fire. But yeah, it takes up quite a bit of blood vials, or sorry, quicksilver bullets. Something like one bullet per second, maybe. Okay, what other gun? Church cannon. Too bad I can't use that. Okay, what else? What else? Was there any other weapons that I wanted to check out? Bloodletter. Oh, I don't have the skills for that, unfortunately. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I need to try out the... Oh, you need more? Come on. How much does it cost per use? You need even more? Holy shit. God damn. Okay, let's kill some guys. Maybe I can get some. Okay, that should be enough, right? It actually says right here. Let me see. Use 12? Oh my gosh. That's a lot. The damage better be frickin' amazing. Although I haven't upgraded this thing. Is this gonna be a one-shot kill? Let's see. Don't dodge. Dodge this. Okay, the damage sucked. Oh! Wow. Okay. Let's put on our normal stuff and then we'll do what I set out to do. It's pretty fun messing around with the weapons in Bloodborne. There's a good variety of weapons. They do different things. And there's a lot of different weapons in terms of upgrading your stats. Like, there's many weapons that'll complement different stats that you'll have, which is really cool. And I've said this before, the big drawback for me for Bloodborne, more so than any other Souls game, is that the weapon variety is just really limited for so much of the game. And so if it's your first time playing the game, whatever weapon that you start off with, it's just likely going to be the weapon you're going to use for the rest of the game, because you're coming to grips with the game early on, and yeah, you might find more interesting weapons later on, but the weapon that you stuck with at the very beginning and upgraded a little bit, you know, you're just better off kind of sticking with those weapons. At least in your first try of the game. when it comes to, you know, replaying the game, oh, it's not so bad, right? Like, you'll have all the weapons and you can kind of focus on making a more interesting build in New Game Plus. That's kind of what I'm doing now, but that's New Game Plus, right? That first playthrough, and the other issue is just the variety of weapons that you acquire. Whoa! Yeah, the variety of weapons that you get, it's just not that great. Oh, I missed. From the start, at least. And you're gonna have to, like, you know, you find more interesting weapons throughout the entirety of the game, but again, that just means that you're kind of stuck with using the stuff that you find in the early parts. I'm going to guess with Elden Ring coming out, that will be addressed to some extent, like, because it's an open world game and you can go in so many directions. I'm thinking that you'll be able to kind of go off and find different weapons, a lot of different weapons, throughout the world, right from the start. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, at least. And in fact, you know, that's really what makes Dark Souls so fun to play as well, because while you do have a limited selection of weapons as well, it's not too long until you can kind of get a little bit more variety. There's the, once you get to Firelink Shrine, you can go in the direction of the skeletons and just pick up a couple of cool, interesting weapons all around. Great, I really like that. Okay, so I don't know why I'm bothering doing this. It's just a habit, I guess. Let's go back now. And we'll do what I said I was gonna do. I'll also put on my my Cauliflower cosplay. Gotta do that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Elden Ring. I'm hoping that it's gonna be everything that people want it to be. From what I've seen, there's no reason why it wouldn't, but you never know, right? The other thing is, if you recall Dark Souls, that game is fondly remembered. It's one of the best Souls games, right? However, it really loses steam in like the last third of the game. Perhaps even more, right? The beginning of the game is so strong, the level design. Then when you get to like Lost Izalith and places like that, it's just not that great. So I'm hoping that with Elden Ring, as strong as it seems right now, with the network test and as much as everyone's explored in those areas, I'm still hoping that it'll be just as interesting for the rest of the game, and it doesn't kind of lose steam. That would really suck. Let's see. Okay, I think I have everything I need. You know what? Should I fortify something? Let's see. I can start thinking about upgrading another weapon, but I really don't know what. Maybe we'll decide on that later. I have this amygdala arm that's +7. I've got a beast claw. Beast claw's an option, actually. Beast claw and guns too. I have an opportunity to upgrade one of these guns, which might be fun to do, but maybe we'll decide on that later. I can't decide now. Let me upgrade these babies. Let's buy. How much? 308. Man, it costs a lot. Costs a lot for those things, but it's always good to kind of, with any spare change that you have, just buy it. I say spare change, but it was kind of a lot. Okay. Hypogean jail. Yahar Ghoul. I think I'm going here. I can't remember. Let's just go here. If I'm going in the right direction. Do. Okay, just give me a second here. Distracted with something else. Okay. Yeah, I think this is where I need to be. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get what I need to get. I have to find the key to the Upper Cathedral Ward, and it's somewhere here. I kind of know where it is. Kinda, sorta, not really. I'm gonna have to drop down at some point. Okay, let's kill this lady. For no particular reason. Okay. If I can't figure it out, I'll definitely just check out a video. But there's some kind of drop involved. I'm not sure if it was there. Okay, there's the laser dude. Oh, maybe it's here. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'm going the right direction. What's this? Frenzied cold blood. And yeah, what about here? Oh my gosh. Okay, can we parry this guy? The answer is no. Okay, bell lady. That could be death. Ooh. You sure I can't parry this guy?
Yes, this is the right place for the key.
Okay, good. Yeah, good, awesome. I wasn't 100% sure. Get that key, we'll get to Upper Cathedral Ward, we'll kinda fart around for a bit there, but then we'll, I'm not expecting to defeat the boss just now. I defeated one boss during this session. I like to explore. So it looks like they were torturing this guy. Oh, they caved in his head too. Oh no. No, he still has his head. Okay. I got the treasure there, so let's just use this. Ooh. You know, so last week I started to kind of adjust my setup, my studio setup for recording, filming, streaming, drawing. And it's something that I've had done and experimented with before, and then even like a year or two ago, I was also uploading drawing videos to Instagram, so I'm kind of slowly adjusting my current setup to do that all again. And I'd like to paint miniatures, and I'm having a little trouble deciding what to paint. So that's something that I want to think about, and I might order something online.
Art stream hype.
Yeah, art stream hype. However, on the weekend, on the Sunday, I went to a flea market, Curtis Flea Market, and there was someone there, a store that I hadn't seen before, and this guy was selling a bunch of miniatures. Like, it was so cool. A bunch of miniatures for D&D and other things, like busts, too. Like busts of fantasy characters and orcs, and I'm sure they were like things from games or something, but I didn't really recognize what exactly. I just saw like, oh cool, it's an orc. And even terrain for Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer and 40k and stuff. But I didn't buy anything. And now I'm kind of regretting it. I don't know why I didn't buy anything. Yeah, I should have just gotten something. They were 3D printed. It was a 3D printer guy, and he had various kinds of models. Some of them were using like the older 3D printing method where you can see the layers as the filament creates the model, right? But he was I could tell that he also had resin printed miniatures.
Didn't you get a beholder?
I have a beholder, yeah, I have a 3D printed beholder. I painted it up pretty much. He's pretty much done. I could work on it a bit more, but I'm looking at it right now. For the most part, I feel like I'm finished working on that guy. But yeah, he also had resin 3D printed models, and they look really nice. I would still say that in terms of detail, they don't have as much detail as something from Games Workshop or something like that, where they're using casting methods, right? But they still look really nice, and they weren't that expensive. It didn't seem, from what I saw. He had like werewolves and characters that you could use to represent your Dungeons and Dragons persona or whatever. So yeah, that was really neat. Maybe next time I'll buy some stuff for sure, but I don't know. For some reason, that happens to me sometimes. Like, I'll think about it like later and be like, damn, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I buy that? Okay, so now let's go to Cathedral Ward, and we'll start to make our way. Which is the... Okay, I think it's there. Oh, I think I went to the wrong spot again. Oh well, it's close enough. That beholder that I bought a few years ago, it's one of the kind of like more simplistic 3D printed methods, I guess they used. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but it was using like the extruder filament rather than the resin method of printing. So you could see the layers on the beholder, but for a monster like the beholder, I think that those layers didn't look so bad, just because, you know, they kind of matched like the weird textures of its scales and skin anyways. But I did end up kind of smoothing out the layers anyways by using primer. I was using... let's talk to this guy.
Ah, the hunter. Alive and well, are ya? This here's a safe place. Stay as long as you like.
Bruv? I'm waiting for him to say bruv.
Next time you're out on a hunt, remember what I asked. If you find any sane survivors, tell them to seek shelter at Urden Chapel.
Urden Chapel?
'Cause there's nothing to fear here.
But he's a nice guy. That's the thing that always gets me. He's actually a legitimately nice guy. Does he look a little suspect? Yes. But hey, welcome to FromSoft games. The nice guys end up being total creepos like Alfred, and the creepy guys are like absolute sweethearts. Yeah, so back to the thing about the beholder. I used painting primer, like for actual you know, painting on canvas. And the primer has this kind of property that has like a self-leveling quality. So when you lay the paint, even if you lay the paint on thick and you can see like the brush strokes. You know how like when you paint, especially if you paint on really thick, you can see the brush strokes? With this primer, it really kind of levels out eventually. Which is pretty cool. It's kind of like a house paint when you're like painting walls for your house. It's the same effect, basically. Oh, let's get out of here, let's get out of here. And so, if I continually applied layers, and I must have put on like more than 5 layers of that stuff, the ridges of the layers kind of disappeared after a while from the 3D printed model. Yeah, so I just continually put on layers and layers. Overall, it looks pretty good, pretty good. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look, he's using the gun. I mean, I guess I could bypass these guys, right? I don't really have to fight them. But yeah, the Beholder is my favorite monster design. All time, all time. And any kind of variation of the Beholder that you might see from like Doom, right? What was the enemy in Doom called? Basically just a big eyeball. Not strictly a Beholder, but I still kind of lump them in to the same category. I really like that Doom monster too. Ooh, big shotgun. There's actually an amusing bit of a backstory about the Beholder in relation to Games Workshop. So the Beholder is one of those enemy types that are actually unique to Dungeons & Dragons. Many of the monsters and enemies that you see in Dungeons & Dragons come from mythology, whether it be Greek mythology or Norse mythology. It comes from other legends of dragons and such. You know, it's common stuff, right? Demons and devils. However, the Beholder is an enemy type that was created completely original to Dungeons & Dragons. I don't know who created the... Was it Gary Gygax? I don't know. But Games Workshop, they wanted to create a monster type that was also original to Games Workshop themselves. And I think there was, the story goes that I believe they settled upon the Fimir. However, the Fimir are also ultimately kind of a reference to Celtic mythology. So yeah, they wanted to make an original enemy, but ultimately it was still a creature that was based off of something else. And the Fimir are kind of like these green skin bog monsters that have one eye, kind of like a Beholder. And they're kind of like barbarians and orcs combined. I believe it was the Fimir. It could have been another monster type. You know, the actual details kind of have been blurred over time. Sorry, I'm just looking around. Also, I like to do that. Let's find where we need to go. Oh. Whoa, flambe. Oh. Danger. Don't die. Where's the mod where I can play as one of these wheelchair guys? That would be cool. Oh. Sheesh. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. I think we'll get some a nice hefty buff of insight too. Okay, you must accept only. Gotta do it. How can you not? Okay, that's enough. Alright, this is the door. There we go. Oh, no insight? 23? Ah. And look, this isn't our first look at these little squid babies, but it's the first that you'll see if you aren't doing challenge dungeons. I have encountered a number of these in the challenge dungeons. Let's take off.
Incoming slug babies bacon for to help.
Yeah, let's take a moment to observe. They're not very pleasant. This is again one of Bacon's suggestions in terms of creepy and gross enemies in Bloodborne. Yeah, it's just wrong in so many ways. But you can actually see that it bears some resemblance to the monster that we'll fight eventually here in Upper Cathedral Ward. The boss is called Ebriatis, Daughter of Chaos, and it kind of looks like this, except a large version of it. And its head has been kind of like caved open or split open such that you can see the eyes and weird tentacles and other growths coming out of it. But it also has these wings here on its side. It kind of has this suggestion of wings, which also Ebriatis has as well. And there's a side quest that you can do. I forget the character's name, but it's kind of like a lady of the night, a prostitute. And if you complete her side quest, eventually, she gives birth to one of these things, basically. And it's possibly one of the most disturbing things in the entire game. So yeah, that's the latest entry into creepy and gross Bloodborne, a game filled with many creepy and gross things, and this is one of them. I guess we'll we'll dispose of it. Here, let's use one of these. This seems humane. There you go. Ew, even the way it dies is unpleasant. Alright, that's it for that. There we go, put this back on. Oh, I didn't notice this drawing. Take a look at that drawing, it's pretty cool. You don't see that art anywhere else. Alright, so let's explore this area for a little bit. See what we can see. And then we'll conclude our session. What are they called? Like, what's the official name? Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I came from this way. You know, there's this dull humming. You can hear like this very light humming, which is quite unsettling too. Look around some more. That's the Cathedral Ward, the lower Cathedral Ward, if you want to call it that. There's the large plaza where the giants like to roam around. Oh, okay. I've just been acting like a tourist. You can see, oh. For as much as I uploaded, oh god. Okay. That didn't go as planned. So here's the deal. Let's just keep on playing till I die, okay? And then we'll finish up our session. Do, do, do. Alright. Oh my god. Did I not find a frickin'... Did I not find the lamp? Okay, okay. Let's just go where we need to go. Let's try and speedrun it. Was there not a lantern? I didn't think I was gonna get into a big fight there. And I forgot to parry. Ooh. Alright. There's a segment in Upper Cathedral Ward involving werewolves that really reminds me of Resident Evil 1, and I wonder if that was the intent. Okay. Let's see if we can just run. Let's just see if we can run. Whee, excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh! Shit. Is this running strat not gonna work out? Okay. Is there a ladder or something? Oh yeah, here we are. Thank God those guys don't use stairs. Or ladders. Okay. Shooty person. Those characters look really fun. I like how they look. Okay, is there not one of those things? Come on. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Wow, I love this area. It looks so cool. I want to look around, but I can't. Damage ain't no joke. Parrying is a good strat. It's a pro tip from me. Okay, slug babies. Gross, gross, gross. Oh, the frenzy. Oh shit. Oh my god, oh my god, see that damage? That's the other thing that make them very unpleasant. It's the fact that they take that. Oh, good damage. Okay, okay, there's a strat. Let me slap on some sedatives. Okay, let's get that prepped. Yeah, and whenever you're fighting enemies that are small like this, you're kind of better off pointing at the ground and not aiming, not locking on, that is. Okay, so as I said, we'll just play until I die. I've gotten to the lamp here. Gosh, I'd really like to look around, but I need to keep my wits about me. Let's be smart. Man, these look like enemies, but they're not. Enemigos. You can see that they kind of move towards the moon. Where's the moon? They kind of look and stare at the moon. Or no, they're looking at... Look, look, look. I think that's where... Ebriatas is. Oh. Oh, there's so many of them. So unpleasant. Yeah, were they... Do you think Ebriatis is over there? Possibly. Great Lake. I'm pretty sure I have that. Yeah, let's play for a little more. Don't think I can open this. Closed by a device. Oop. Hello. Hello, little one. Hiding. Don't like it. Do you think this will be more effective? Here comes the sedative. I think I could take armor that helps me survive and slow the rate of frenzy. That might be something to think about. And that way I won't have to use too much of my sedatives. I didn't put too many notes, at least not in my opinion. And yet I guaranteed every time I play this game, I'll receive like, you know, 2 or 3 likes to my notes. So it's just a good thing to do. Just put in a few notes that are helpful or funny throughout the world. Even if you're uncreative, like, and you don't really know of anything funny or useful to put, just basically put something in the same spot that someone else has put. And then, yeah, eventually you do enough of that, you'll occasionally get these, oh, come on. You'll get these ratings to your stuff. It could save your butt at some point in time, too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's coming through, but there's this very light humming sound. Unsettling, to say the least. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you remember, but in the early days of Bloodborne, this little pocket side lantern that I have right here, that would actually drain some of your stamina. Like performing attacks and moves would cost more. Marginally more, just because you had that thing equipped. But I think that they've addressed that since in a patch. Choir garb. Yeah, this area can be pretty spooky. And as I said, we'll just... until I die. Oh god. It's a very unpleasant sound. I think I can get spooked here. Oh! That was it! I was saying, I think I'm gonna get spooked here. And then, lo and behold, the wolf. And this is what I was saying. Is this a Resident Evil reference? Getting attacked by a dog in this narrow hallway coming out of a window? And even the flooring. The floor looks like the flooring in Resident Evil. I think it was tiled like that, I think. I've never seen anyone mention it, but I think it's a reference to Resident Evil 1. Unless no one mentions it because it's so obvious. That's funny. I was like, I think I'm gonna get spooked here. Twin bloodstone shards. Came out the damn window. This is probably... yeah, figured. What's out the window, by the way? I wonder if you could see it from the other side. That would be kind of interesting. Like, is the werewolf just, you know, chilling? That'd be kind of cool. What's this note? Hey, where'd that note go? Oh, it disappeared. I can hear the splorchy sounds of the kin. Okay, they're forcing us to head down. I think... Look. Can you see that? There's a werewolf just chilling up there. Just waiting for his chance. I guess we can just bait him out. Oh my gosh, did it? Oh boy, this could be it. This could be death. Okay, one is coming. Two. All three. Freaking awesome. Let's funnel them through. Can they enter through here, do you think? Can they enter through here? Okay, opportunity. Opportunity. Oh, another one? Stand right here. It's a really good move. And it... I mean, what is it, like 2 blood shards? Cheese! Hell yeah, cheese. I gotta love it. Man. I can't wait to do cheesy attacks and moves in Elden Ring. In fact, the fact that it's an open world game suggests that you'll have many opportunities to be even more cheesier than in the past, right? Because the way that From Software program their AI is that like they have a certain amount of... They'll chase you after up to a certain amount, but once you kind of get past... Once they reach the limit of their chasing zone, if you want to call it that, they kind of give up and will like start to go back to their original patrol area, if you want to call it that. And so what that means in an open world is that, like, you're just gonna, if the AI is the same, that is, you're just gonna be able to run away a lot. Oh, if you're scared of something, just run away. It's a big world. You have jumps now, so you can probably jump maybe up on this, like, on these statues, right? And the enemies, you know, they might not have jumping abilities either. So you can just jump up to somewhere safe and then just pepper them with
Lots
arrows.
of potential to break the game, kinda
Yeah.
like Demon Souls.
Kind of like Demon Souls, yeah. But I heard someone say that the open world part of the game feels a little easier, and then when you get to the dungeons, what they're calling like the legacy dungeons, which are, you know, effectively more proper Souls-like dungeons, once you get to that kind of content, it's a proper like Souls kind of challenge, right? And that makes sense because they're going to be able to construct a oh my god, that was bait. Where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. God damn it. I'm pissed. They're able to construct like a proper stage now in the legacy dungeons. And they'll be able to, you know, make stages, funnel you through areas properly, spook you. But I think that's actually a pretty smart move, right? So like casuals can kind of get used to the open world content. They can, and how Souls games work in terms of combat. They can kind of get their feet wet, and then when the dungeons come, that's like the proper real challenge. You know, that makes sense to me. If that indeed is how it'll shake out. Don't know. Spook. I hear a spook. Ritual blood. Don't need it. Got plenty of that, I think. Something you need for the Chalice dungeons. crap. I don't think I'll die from this. Just don't stun lock me. That's all I ask. Don't stun lock me. Okay. This guy sounds hilarious. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, it's right there. I thought it would get stunned by the auger. Son of a bitch. These guys can be a big pain in the butt, and this could be the death of me. Let's rush this guy down. Yeah, oh my god. The auger doesn't knock him over. I was counting on that. Okay, we're running. This could be it. We're running. Oh! No. God. What are we gonna do? Executioner's gloves, beast roar. The brewski? Do you think he likes brewskis? Let's try a brewski. Ooh, you don't like that. There we go. It was worth it. Cosmic Eye Watcher Badge. Wow. What do I get with that? I don't even remember. Cosmic Eye Watcher Badge? Okay. Can I open this door now? For shortcut purposes? Locked. Are you kidding me? Brev. There was a ladder. I've got a lot of souls on me now. Well, I don't know if it's a lot. I don't even think I can get a level from it, so I guess that I wouldn't consider that a lot then. If I can't even level up. Okay. Is this gonna be bait? This looks like bait. Something spooky. Okay. Look who it is. Don't cast that shit on me. It... God... Didn't even reach. Oh no. Oh no. I risked it. Now I gotta heal. Do you think I should run away? Don't cast that shit at me! Okay, that's it. He got me. Damn it! I shouldn't have been greedy. Lots of potential to break the game, like Demon Souls. And actually, I was thinking about that, Bacon. I was listening to a podcast, and they were talking about how magic has progressively gotten weaker and weaker in Souls games. If you look at Demon Souls, magic was, you know, pretty broken, right? Pretty OP. And Dark Souls, it was kind of nerfed. And Dark Souls 2 was kind of nerfed even more than that. And Dark Souls 3, I can't really recall if it was a little better. It was probably a little better, but not to the extent of like Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls. But from what we've seen, even in the 15-minute preview, like magic seems back in a big way, which I'm excited about. I think it's going to be really fun to use a bunch of spells. Like I'm using spells in this game, but at the same time I'm not really overdoing it. I could make a build where, you know, I could give myself more Quicksilver bullets in order to cast more. I might do that. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool if magic comes back and is more effective. But I think that's gonna do. Oh, actually, you know what? I was gonna say I'm done, but let me see what I can get now. Purchase, because we got a new badge. What can we get now? Because I have this badge. Unless it's nothing that special. Repeating pistol, is that something new? That I haven't unlocked previously? Let's read the item description. Eye pendant. That's not it. No. Queenly flesh. Wheel Hunter badge. I just got that. Oh. Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. Badge of a member of the choir, elites of the Healing Church. The eye signifies the very cosmos. The choir stumbled upon an epiphany very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted in the earth, but might the cosmos be very near us, only just above our heads? Weird. Okay, is that something that I can buy something from here, maybe? Unless I already have unlocked the ability to buy stuff with it. But I'd like to see and find out what I can get with those badges. But yeah, that'll be it for me, everyone. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Oh wait, let's use a emote. Which is good. Here. Thank you for watching. Alright, see you guys later.